Methamphetamine has become one of the most used drugs in America. What was originally used to keep soldiers awake during war, meth is now used and abused in too many ways imaginable. When teens and young adults were asked if they had ever used meth, their answers were unbelievable. When asked again if they had ever tried cocaine or heroin, their numbers were significantly lower. But why? This is because meth is cheaper and requires a smaller dose compared to cocaine, and the effects of meth last over 2 times longer than heroin. But what these users weren't aware of was how meth affects them over time. Brain damage causing memory loss, intense picking and scratching of the skin, and especially meth mouth are some of the side effects when using meth. And soon after that, people lose their jobs, they lose their money, and they lose their family. An individual who uses meth experiences 7 stages. 1. High amounts of dopamine in the brain creates high levels of excitement and pleasure and lasts 30 minutes. 2. Individual becomes more focused, awake, and gets a false sense of importance and intelligence and lasts 4 to 16 hours. 3. Uncontrollable use of meth or other dangerous substances until nothing creates a high anymore. Lasts 3 to 15 days. 4. Anger, rage, and hallucinations take control and make this stage the most violent and dangerous, lasting hours or even days. 5. Body functions shut down and the individual enters a stage of deep sleep for 1 to 3 days. 6. Exhaustion, dehydration, and hunger causes mental, emotional, and physical damage, lasting 2 to 14 days. And 7. Individual goes through withdrawal, or the cycle usually begins again. The rise of methamphetamine users naturally resulted in the rise of meth labs. The top 5 counties in America alone had a total of 2,357 known meth labs last year. But since 2006, that number has been dropping thanks to NPLEX. The National Precursor Log Exchange monitors and regulates the sale of a key ingredient used to make meth. Since methamphetamine is a synthetic drug, all of its ingredients can be purchased at a drugstore or a hardware store and are relatively easy to get. Except for pseudoephedrine. Pseudoephedrine is an active ingredient in decongestants and can only be purchased behind the pharmacy counter. NPLEX is currently in effect in 27 states and limits the amount of pseudoephedrine an individual can buy. No more than 7.5 grams of pseudoephedrine can be purchased by an individual each month. That's 125 pills. It takes 750 pills to make just 1 ounce of meth. This is why meth labs have been decreasing over the past 9 years. But we can't stop there. Let's end the use of meth in America for good. Know the facts. Spread awareness. Help those in need. If you know someone experiencing any of these symptoms and are afraid that it might be a meth addiction, visit our website and speak with someone from A Forever Recovery today before it's too late. It starts with you.